getting ready to head out and get the bus, the tires put on today. And then after the tires get on, I'm going to take it on the highway for a test drive. And then I'm going to go to the scales at a truck stop and get the bus weighed today. I would like to know the exact weight on the tires so I can set the tire pressures accordingly. I think that's real important to do. So should be a fun day. Just pulled into the tire shop and I noticed a pretty good coolant leak here. This is my first test drive coming from here. Let's hopefully this will just tighten up. Stop it. Yep. Looks like that did the trick. That's where Lenny's gonna get his new tires put on. I opted to not do it myself. They have a big shop here at Raymond's. It's called Raymond's. They're in Plainfield, Indiana. That's fine. Thank you. Cruising at 70. Gotta get out of this lane. Oil pressure looks good. Bumpy road. Engine temperature is around 170. The first time it's been on the highway since the new head went on. I've only driven it about 12 miles so far. I'm going to go down to the next exit here and take it to the weigh station, the scales at the truck stop, get it weighed. Very important. Came out for the scale and go get the results.
See? It's kind of weird.
Well, there was nothing on that platform, so yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Once more.
Once more, all right.
Come on.
So I just came and hit the scales, and I have the front wheel wells are right here, and then I have 600 pounds of tires right here in the middle of the bus. So not the best time to come to the scales, but my wife's not in the bus, and her seat is not in the bus, so the seat's about 100 pounds. And then provisions, actually, you know, we go on a trip and stuff like that, so I think it's pretty close. You know, if we bring another, you know, 300-400 pounds worth of stuff with us, that's going to be a real accurate number anyways. So my guess is that my rear weighed 18 and my front was 9. So my front is 94.40 and my rear is 16.7, so almost 17. So I thought it was about 1,000 pounds heavier on the back than what I am. And the bus is loaded really good right now on other stuff too. I mean, I have the engine hoist in here, I have that extra clutch disc in here, which that's a few hundred pounds. So there's a lot of stuff. The waste tank is about half full. The freshwater tank is all the way full. So that's pretty good representation for me. So I'm coming in at 26,200, and actually I believe it's 220 pounds. No, yeah, 220 pounds. For some reason the third scale out there was telling -20. I didn't have any tires on it, so that's their calibration issue there. So it cost me $11.50 to do that. But with the tires, you really need to know your weight, so you can set your tire pressures by your weight. So getting weighed on a scale is very important. And you know, you don't have to, when you do your RV conversion, you need to know what it is at the beginning, and then if you keep adding stuff to it, it doesn't hurt to, you know, to have it checked every once in a while. It's been about 2 years since I've been on the scales here. So anyways, that's real close to what I thought they were, but it's just nice to be able to have something in writing to confirm it, and I can just save that. I would have liked to have seen this number under 26,000 pounds. I'd have liked to have been, you know, 25,900 or something like that. So without the tires and then everything else, I think I'll be pretty close to 26. Much better stance on the bus now. The rear is closer to the height of the front. I ordered a new monitor because I thought my monitor went out for my backup camera. But turns out the ground wire for the power on it had come off, which I noticed when I went to hook the new one up because I ordered a new one. So then I went back to the original one, and then it still didn't work. But the monitor had power. So I traced it down and went back to the camera, and the camera power cord had come unplugged on the camera. So now that the camera has power, and now that this has power, everything is working. It was just messed up. So it only took 15 minutes or so to figure it out. And now my backup camera is working again. Check one more thing off the list. One important thing to do is radiator maintenance on it and making sure that the radiator stays clean. This is all that sandy buildup crap from that those dirt roads in Michigan, and look what it did to my radiator. So that's got to all get cleaned out of there just to help it perform better. There's definitely a buildup on everything though. Let's see this here. So we're gonna hose this all down and get it cleaned up good. But yeah, all this grass clippings and everything. Or an extra row in the core, I should say. I'd really like to rinse it through from the back side, but I can't get to it. See if I can get a garden sprayer with some detergent on it. Be careful not to bend the fins over. Much better. Noticed a couple of issues. There's a few fins that are bent over there, and then for some reason it's all coming apart on the very top. The little fins are corroding away. So something got up in there and ate it up. Obviously a chemical. Just keep an eye on keeping that thing clean better after. I don't think I've ever driven in road salt, but it's much cleaner now than it was. Okay, calling it a day for today. It's only a little after 1. I've just been working so hard lately that I'm tired, and that's enough working on the bus for today. I do have a plan of an upcoming video I'm going to do. I sat down and made a wish list of all the things that I would like to do to the bus someday. If I had the money and the time to do it. It's a pretty extensive, elaborate list. It was actually pretty funny as I was going through it. So that might make a fun video that I'm going to have coming up soon. But that's enough for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you. If you don't already subscribe, please click the subscribe button. And if you can think about it, visit our Patreon site and see some of the offerings that we have there as well. Thank you.